But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you, the WBC, and you got the green belt, which don't mean it, the real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Can you talk about the difficulty of this decision?
Yes, it's very sad. It is very complicated to have to vacate a title, to withdraw recognition of a champion hurts very deeply.
And this is what TKO is saying. Why do you have to pay them? Don't pay them. Don't adhere to their crazy rules.
Terence Crawford called for a boycott of the WBC after the organization stripped Shakur Stevenson of his title, criticizing what he described as arrogant leadership.
$100,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any of the other sanctioned bodies? Huh? To that question. What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA?
Crawford then confronted WBC President Mauricio Suleiman directly, stating that he could take the belt whenever he wanted and accusing the organization of imposing an unjustified $100,000 fee on Shakur.
Can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway.
Suleiman defended the move by claiming Stevenson violated WBC regulations and failed to meet payment obligations, using the same reasoning previously cited when Terence Crawford himself was stripped of his title.
The WBC super lightweight, then he unified and became undisputed in welterweight against WBC champion who was Spence, great fight. Yeah. He petitioned to fight a final elimination bout in super welterweight against Madrimov and remain champion in welter. The WBC supported him. He did not comply with the rules. Then he moves up to super middle and makes the fight of the century, beats Canelo, makes $50 million or around that. The WBC absolutely is not going to charge 3% of such an amount. We made a very clear 0.6%, which is $300,000.
Shakur Stevenson responded on X, voicing frustration over the continued financial demands. He said he had already paid the WBC after his last fight and questioned why another $100,000 was suddenly required, suggesting the issue stemmed from the organization's dispute with Terence Crawford. Crawford added that officials profit comfortably while fighters absorb punishment in the ring, only to be charged unnecessary sanctioning fees afterward.
And guess who got to pay for it? Us fighters. We paying for y'all to come out here, have the time of y'all life, stay in the best hotels of y'all life, and it's all done on our dime. It's done on our dime. Do that sound right to y'all? It's crazy, ain't it? We the one out there getting battered, knocked upside our head, and every time we step foot in the ring, we gotta pay them a sanction fee like they the government. We getting taxed. It's crazy.
Stevenson went further, calling the demand $100K to some crooks who don't deserve it, saying he would rather give the money to someone who truly mattered to him. He pointed out that the WBC had no involvement in the fight and accused the organization of acting out of bitterness. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. weighed in, stating that stripping a champion's belt under such circumstances is unfair, disrespectful, and damaging to the sport's credibility.
A lot of people were really upset about, and
I don't really want to get too deep into that. All I'm gonna say is it's wrong for him to be stripped if he didn't even defend the title.
Yeah.
That's all.
Chris Mannix also strongly condemned the WBC's actions, labeling the fee demand disgusting and unjust. He argued that regardless of how much Stevenson earns, the money is his alone and that sanctioning bodies have no moral claim to it. Mannix criticized the broader sanctioning system as fundamentally flawed and exploitative, noting that fighters already endure extreme physical and mental tolls, yet are still burdened with excessive financial demands from organizations like the WBC.
It's as crooked and shady as you can possibly get. And for the WBC to do this now, when sanctioning bodies are under attack, when the sanctioning system is under attack, this is a glaring example about why maybe they shouldn't exist. Maybe they shouldn't be in boxing if you are going to reach into the pocket of a fighter like Shakur Stevenson, ask for $100,000. According to Shakur, there's been no comment on this from the WBC. I asked for one. I talked to a member of their staff. I said, tell me what's going on here. And all I've seen is the Instagram post from the WBC saying they were stripping him. To reach into the pocket of a fighter for a fight that you have nothing to do with and asking for $100,000. I don't care how much money Shakur Stevenson made that night. That's his money. That belongs in his pocket. The WBC had nothing to do with it. It is disgusting. Disgusting that they stripped Shakur Stevenson of that belt. And Shakur would be right to never fight for a WBC belt ever.